Development on Prologue Go Wayback is ending as PlayerUnknown Productions announces layoffs. It appears the journey beyond Prologue Go Wayback has come to an abrupt halt. PlayerUnknown Productions announced yesterday that development on its survival game Prologue Go Wayback is coming to an end. In a statement posted on the studio's social media channels, founder Brendan Greene, better known as PlayerUnknown, explained that he could no longer continue funding the project in its current form. I have reached the limits of how far I can continue to fund this journey in its current form, Greene said. As a result, the studio is undergoing a restructuring process that includes layoffs. While PlayerUnknown Productions did not disclose how many employees have been affected, Greene confirmed that only a smaller team will remain in place to continue work on Melba, the company's proprietary game engine. As a result, I have made the hard decision to restructure the studio, the statement continued. The studio says its immediate focus is supporting employees impacted by the layoffs during the transition. For those unfamiliar with Melba, the technology is one of Greene's most ambitious projects. The engine is designed to support the creation of what he has described as true Earth-sized game worlds. The technology relies on machine learning agents running locally on players' systems and has been positioned as a potential foundation for massive interconnected virtual experiences in the future. The decision also means significant changes for Prologue Go Wayback, which launched in early access last November. Rather than continuing active development, the game will be made free to play with its next update. PlayerUnknown Productions is also exploring options to provide refunds for customers who purchase the game through Steam or the Epic Game Store. While no formal refund process has been announced yet, the studio says it is actively seeking a way to make that happen. In a separate Steam update, the developer reiterated much of the same information while also leaving the door open for a possible return to the project down the road. We hope the studio can return to Go Wayback at a future point in time. Despite arriving with a fair amount of curiosity surrounding Greene's larger metaverse-style ambitions, I went way too far ahead. Prologue Go Wayback struggled to make a major impact following its November launch. Earlier this year, Eurogamer's Edwin Evans Thrillwell spent time with the game and came away both intrigued and cautious, particularly regarding its machine learning driven design philosophy. While he expressed reservations about some aspects of the project, he also highlighted moments that demonstrated a thoughtful approach to environmental storytelling and player interaction. Reflecting on one of his early experiences with the game, he wrote, "In the demo I played, each run began inside a randomly placed forest cabin, with a pan of water bubbling on a stove ring nearby. I like that pan of water. It's a pleasing little designer's goad. Was somebody making tea before you arrived? Sterilizing groundwater? You hear a generator throbbing outside and you think, I should probably turn off the stove to avoid wasting power. And then you discover that each ring on the stove can be flicked on or off individually. Nice." Whether Prologue Go Wayback eventually returns remains uncertain. For now, however, active development has come to an end as PlayerUnknown Productions shift its focus toward the future of Melba and the technologies Greene hopes will power future projects. Comments. Thionosi 8009 supporter goes, "If I could turn back time, if I could find a way back, I'd probably not start this project in the first place, and you'd stay." A tongue-in-cheek response referencing both the game's title and the difficult circumstances surrounding its cancellation. Zal1387 goes, "I'm sorry, but this simply can't be true. The game is the first piece in internet multiverse where bubbles of independent IP can communicate with each other on an unparalleled scale. There's no possible way it could fail." A sarcastic comment poking fun at the ambitious vision and lofty goals that were originally attached to the project. Okay, so with any game that is gonna be impacted, that always sucks. I never even heard about this game first, so and at the same time, it's not surprising because I mean, usually games that you don't hear about when they first launch, you find out about them when they uh, when they die, basically. So yeah, I mean, it sucks that this game is. It sucks that the person behind it can't fund it anymore. Um, that might not mean it's dying. It might just be stagnant. No new updates or things that were planned might be canceled. But either way, I mean, it sucks. But like I said, this tonight's my first time hearing about this game. So